We can move it around. All right, let's get into it. No mai whakarongo mai to my next guest. We've got Western Sydney in the house today. For once, the boys from Planet Vegeta. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
No problem. Stoked. You guys are over in Aotearoa. Been a bit since I see you guys on our whenua, but over here with 660 touring around Aotearoa and obviously New Zealand as well. How's that been so far?
It's been mad. Straight out, it took us by surprise. We thought, support act, this and that, but the first show, like we thought it'd be a couple hundred people walk out on stage and it's like thousands. They're just buzzing out. It's like
Is that pride and joy?
It's like a festival, but they're just one group,
Yeah.
It just shows it's a testament to what they do, the community they've built. So
yeah.
it's mad.
That's sick. So where have you guys been so far? I know you had a show over the weekend in Auckland, and you've been in Australia. You did Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne?
Yeah. Brisbane.
We started in Upper Hutt.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's where the first leg started. And then we were in Brizzy, and then Auckland.
Me?
We got another 3 more left.
Yeah.
3 more shows left.
Dunners this weekend?
Yeah, Dunners this week.
Yeah.
You on Friday.
Yeah.
Excited, eh?
Man, that's so cool. What's been sort of your favourite place so far, if you could put one on?
It's the favourite place tosses out of Wellington and Brisbane for me.
Oh, yeah?
Because in Wellington we're able to put our own show on in this guy's hometown, Aotearoa.
Yeah, that was nice.
Oh, Big Town.
Yeah, the turn of
It
the
was
Mac.
the best, yeah. So we did a Friday night, the night before the 660,
Yeah.
and just the whole town pulled up, man, and just showed love.
Crazy.
Bruh.
So best, man.
It's hectic.
That's cool. Cool being able to travel, obviously, with the thing that you guys love to do is
100%.
even better. And you guys were at the Oak Room as well on the weekend?
Yeah,
How was that?
Shout out Ro, man. We're at the Oak Room. We just say we put off our own little 92 XP, which we were able to bring most of our team over.
Yeah.
So little brothers, we got Breezy, Sevis, and just everyone performed.
Yeah.
Everyone jammed out. And we had some DJs pull up too, like Seymour and Fobs to the World. So it was mad.
Mean.
Yeah. People
And
just showed out.
92 World, that's you guys, right? Like,
Yeah. So 92 World's like the umbrella, and then under that we have, a bunch of things. We went out in food truck back home. We got Planet Vegeta, which operates pretty much the whole music side. And then, we just registered. Our charity just got registered in November last year.
let's go.
So we're fully operating as a charity side as well. So we do stuff in remote communities with the indigenous out there, and then, just trying to build bridges,
So cool, man. So cool. Just growing and growing. It's like cool to see. I think a lot of people probably see Planet Vegeta and then see your guys' solo sort of careers as well and think that there's like, big extra other people in there, and obviously you do have a tight-knit team within your like family and your community, but it's all you guys. It's all independent, produced, written, creative, visuals.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Was that sort of like what you wanted to do?
Yeah, come on. Come on.
No, we know. But 92 World, cool to see that come to fruition. And then I guess, was that always your thoughts on like, we want to kind of be in control of our own brands?
Yeah, in a way, but also it's just like where we're from and where we're bred is like you have to kind of just pick everything up and do it yourself. Otherwise, like you're not really going nowhere. Like we're really, we got given different set of cards and we just play the game the way, it's set out for it. So if it means we got to learn the whole thing top to bottom, then that's how we kind of approach everything. And we pride ourselves off self-sufficiency. So we don't really have to, go outside for help and that. We really just operate inside and out. Like this guy produces everything top to bottom.
Yeah.
With the music side, and then on top of that his little brother helps out with the production side as well, when like he's paving that way as well. But then this guy writes. We do a bunch of stuff, so we just love it. Like everything that we love, that's the mission that we're on to kind of chase and make it a forever thing.
That's sick, and it's so cool to see. And we finally got another album. Letters to Chi Chi was a couple of years ago. 2025 we got Stay Up. It's got 14 tracks and it's filthy, bro. Like this, it's good, man. Like, and again, like I think people would listen to it and be like, bro, these guys got to have crazy producers and this that, but it's just you guys, and and the tracks are incredible. What is the general idea behind Stay Up, and like why did we need it now?
Well, really, Stay Up, we released it a year ago. Yeah, we released it like just exclusively on this platform called Even, but funnily, that made us the most money that we've ever made.
Really?
Yeah, out of
Wow.
like releasing songs on all platforms and all that. Like releasing on Evens made us the most. So we're just trying to figure out that back end to kind of you know, just direct to consumer type thing where we can just release something and then people support us for that. And this is the best way for us so far. So we released that a year ago and we just thought, oh, let's just drop it on all platforms this year. So we just linked in with our distro and just said, let's just drop it. We don't really think too hard about the drops too. Like,
I think that's why I froze for a bit. I was like,
yeah.
I don't really know. It's not really a plan. Hey, we just, whatever we feel in the moment, it's just that's what happens, really.
Yeah, it's a blessing and a curse. Like it's like we sometimes just like think of the set list like before we hit the stage. And like 660, it's a different type of like it's a different type of game now. So, but like that's the thing that we're learning, and like I think that's the muscle we've worked, is that like we can do anything at any given time.
Yeah.
Whether it's graphic designing, making a track, designing some t-shirts, printing them. Like, yeah, we try and just figure it out and do it.
That's sick though. Like it's cool because again, outside looking in, it looks planned. Even like some of your creative work around your content and stuff like that, like coming up with these ideas off the back, that's a gift and a talent for sure. And when you got to think of the whole idea around marketing and everything for your brand, it's not just the music, obviously, that needs to be looked after. Educating yourself in other areas and learning on the job is dope. And I did see that you guys have been kind of playing these songs from Stay Up for a little while at your sets and stuff. So obviously they've been in the back burner and now we get it on all streaming platforms, which is sick. Have you been sort of playing those at the 660 concerts and they've already got that sort of familiarity, I guess?
Yeah, like I said, we've had a new set list every concert.
We don't know.
Literally, I think
Each
Upper
time.
Hut, we went to soundcheck that set that we thought we had.
Yeah.
As soon as we got off stage, I heard him talking to the manager. I was like, brother, we're changing the whole thing.
Yeah,
And then we did.
because we flipped some of the 660 songs. Like this guy done a couple of flips and we done our own little thing to it. So before we were hitting stage, we saw Machu and then the manager, which I just hit him up. I just walked up to him. I said, "Hey, is it alright if we sing the flips? Are you
The
doing it in your
closer?
set?" Yeah, closer.
Are we getting that?
Yeah.
Or, can we have
Yeah, true. We should.
Yeah, yeah.
We gotta get it cleared from the boys. So
Yeah, of course, yeah. But, I mean...
nah, yeah. But yeah, they ended up saying, yeah, just jam it. So we changed our set and just chucked it in there. And then the next show, Brisbane, was the same. And then Auckland, we ended up pulling up Mellow Downs and Stan Walker. So
Yo.
yeah, I think it's that thing, like when you, I don't know, throw a jab for 10 years in the game, like you know when to throw and when you know when to play around with it, you know, it's just like that. It's like we've been in the hyperbolic chamber for like a minute, so now we're able to play the game. We just play it our way, like however that comes.
That's dope, man. And it looks incredible. It's producing amazing stuff, producing amazing content, and you guys are performing to big crowds. I guess because like people probably think you guys had your like breakout year in 2020 with your as a collective, and then also in your solo careers sort of as well. But how long before that was PV sort of created and you guys came together?
I think 2 years,
Yeah.
3 years,
Yeah.
Probably.
maybe 2018, was it? 2018.
Yeah,
think-
2018.
Yeah, there's a video of me and this guy. I think 2017, 18, but Planet Vegeta spat wrong on the video.
Oh,
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
Spat wrong on it, and then. But yeah, I think a couple of years before we 2020.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like 20,
I think as soon as we met Jazz, it was just
yeah,
the
yeah.
ball just started running from there.
Yeah, it would have been around that time, 2018.
2018,
This guy had written Planet Vegeta in 2012 in his notes. We kind of just linked up in 2017 and just said, oh, let's just have a jam type of thing. And my thing was like, I sang with my brothers growing up, but it was a lot of like covers and things like that. And I just wanted to go on the other side and like learn how to do original music and better my craft there. And when I heard this guy, he already dropped some tapes on SoundCloud and that. So I ended up like listening and just reaching out saying, let's have a jam. And I'm just like a fly on the wall when I'm in the studio with these guys, you know, like they're the best of what they do. So I just thought, you know what, why not do something like this? And then next thing you know, this guy's messaging me from the mines saying, can I come for a studio session? And on his off week, he came to a session with us and embodied the mic, and then that was it. The rest is history. Like, we ended up going hard, doing this, what we're doing now.
And now you're touring with 660.
Yeah, now we're touring with 660. That's crazy.
Not bad, not bad. No, that's so cool. And back to LKGD, you like flip anything, bro. Like the PlayStation samples and you like, what are we up to? Like, when did you start producing and deciding that sort of beats is what you want to do?
Well, there's a funny story. Me and my brother, Vaimoso, he's produced some of the jazz and stuff. When we were little, we didn't have much. We had PlayStation, but we had one game, Janay Rugby. But when we got sick of it, my mum had this old PC, Windows XP or something like that. And we didn't have internet, so for a game, she would just be like, throw a CD and be like, you can make a song out of this. And so ever since then, it's always been like just listening to the tape, CDs, and just trying to make it sound how you want it to sound, really. So from that game, it's kind of just, you know, live and breathe it, really.
Yeah, that's dope. And it's come together, like, you got all your sounds. And then, Jazz, you were apparently taking videos of your bars from the mines, right?
Yeah,
and
I was in the mines at the time. I've always been rapping in there, but like proper doing music was when I met the boys. Like first time like recording, doing an actual song. So it was like pretty buzzy, and just like over the years, just learned so much from these guys, man. So it's been fun. Been cool, man.
It seems like you guys collaborate perfectly. You know, you guys take in what you need and you're sort of on the same pathway. And then I guess so going back to like Sydney and the community over there, being able to use your music and give back to the community, was that something you always sort of had in the future or the plans?
Yeah, I think just naturally the way that we're built is it had to go that way because we're pretty much community kids ourselves, you know, so whatever we do, it has to be for something, and if it's to teach the next and build a place for or a world for the next to come into and live and thrive in, then that's the overarching thing. It's worth it. It's worth everything that we're doing. So as much as, you know, we do what we do, like we understand what's coming next to us and we take it seriously. That's why when we go into our little hole, like, you know, we really go hard and we're really at each other's throat, you know, like really just to push each other to become better. But that's the goal, you know.
Nah, it's dope, so good. Well, you've got a couple more shows left with 660. We've got now Stay Up on all platforms. What else do we kind of have coming up in the future? Anything crazy?
We got crazy music coming up. Crazy music. This guy has an album. This guy's got a tape. We got another PV tape, and we've been working on this music tape for like just like a music project for community. So whenever we go to a community, we're able to leave them like a tangible thing, like a tangible asset, or, you know, whether it's a music project, because that's what we're good at. So we just built like a community tape with 92 World, and we're releasing it with that remote community that we go to like kind of build some cash flow to go back to the community. Some of them, you only get one job in the whole thing. They only have one shop there.
Yeah.
But if we can like teach them royalties, you know, streams and getting money like that through there, then I feel like we're doing our job. So that's the other music thing we're working on. But just a lot of music, a lot of energy, you know. That's how we roll.
Whatever we feel at the time.
Yeah. We don't know. We might do something tomorrow. Might see something come up and be like, they didn't even tell me about that. Nah, I love it, man. You guys are killing it. The last few years has been so cool to watch you. Like, I met you back in 2017, and I was like, I got to give this guy a guitar because, like, we just got to.
Right.
Yeah.
We just jammed.
Yeah, I was like, that's where that's going because, super talented. And then since then, PV and all your success has been so cool to see. Where can we follow you if we don't already on socials?
You can follow us at Planet Vegeta, 92 World, no O, just WRLD, and
catch them on the streaming platforms, guys. They're playing with 660. They've got a few more shows left, so try catch them in your local city, wherever you're at, and then of course stream Stay Up wherever you can. Thank you boys for joining me in studio. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Yo, see.